Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we've got a really remarkable story for you coming out of Stevens County, Washington.
Oh, yeah, this one's about loyalty, quick thinking. It's got it all. It involves an elderly man, Keith Johnson, and his rescue dog, Gita.
Exactly. We're diving into how Gita, this rescue dog, actually saved Keith's life. It's pretty incredible stuff.
It really is. So let's set the scene a bit. Keith and Gita, they had this, quiet life out in a rural area, pretty peaceful.
Keith's an older guy, has diabetes, and Gita, she's his 13-year-old rescue dog, always by his side.
Just a normal routine until this one particular morning. Things went sideways pretty fast.
Yeah, Keith woke up and his blood sugar was dangerously low, like really low.
Okay, so he's already in a vulnerable state.
Right, and then when he lets Gita out for her morning, bathroom break, she does something weird.
Weird how?
Well, instead of doing her usual business near the cabin, she insists on going way off, deeper into the woods.
That's not typical for her.
Not at all, apparently. He even tried to call her back, get her to stay closer, but she was just really determined to go that way.
That's fascinating. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Could she already sense something was wrong with Keith? That his blood sugar was crashing?
It's possible, right? Dogs have those amazing senses. Maybe she picked up on some subtle change before he even fell.
Could be. So what happens next? He goes back inside.
He does, and that's when the crisis really hits. He gets super dizzy, loses his balance, and falls.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's bad. He breaks his hip.
Oh, wow. Out there, alone.
Completely alone, miles from the main road, secluded cabin, no phone, no way to call for help, just stuck.
Okay, so he's down, injured. Where's Gita now?
Well, initially, she actually stays right there with him, lying beside him, kind of comforting him maybe.
That makes sense. That sort of loyalty, staying with the pack leader when they're hurt.
But then something shifts. It's like she realizes just lying there isn't going to fix this.
Bro, she needs to get help. She figures that out.
It seems like it, because she does something totally out of character again. She leaves him.
Leaves him after staying right with him.
Yep. She gets up and runs off, not just anywhere, but specifically towards the main road, quite a distance away.
Wow. For a dog that usually sticks close, that's a big deal. She's overcoming her instinct to stay put.
Totally. It shows some serious, problem solving, doesn't it? She understood help wasn't at the cabin. She had to go find it.
And the road is the logical place, so she heads for the road.
And that's where Deputy Colton Wright spots her. He sees this dog, Gita, just alone on the side of the road.
Okay, so he stops, tries to get her in the patrol car, maybe take her to a shelter.
Exactly. But Gita, nope. She refuses to get in. Absolutely will not go with him.
She's got a mission.
She really does. Instead of getting in the car, she starts urging him to follow her, barking, running a little way, looking back.
And she leads him. Where? Back towards the cabin.
Leads him up this unmarked side road, this little track he probably wouldn't have noticed otherwise.
And the deputy follows. It takes some trust following a dog like that.
It really does. But Deputy Wright said, her behavior was just so purposeful, he felt he had to see where she was going.
Good thing he did.
Definitely. He follows Gita up this track, and sure enough, there's the cabin. And near it, there's Keith, injured on the ground.
Wow. She led him right there. Incredible.
Can you imagine Keith's relief? Seeing that patrol car pull up, all thanks to Gita.
Must have been overwhelming. So the deputy calls for medical assistance?
Yep, gets help on the way immediately.
Mm.
And Keith, manages to explain everything, how Gita had stayed with him, then ran for help, then led the deputy right back.
What a story for that deputy to hear.
Right. So Keith gets rescued, has surgery for his hip, and thankfully starts recovering.
And Gita, she must have been hailed as a hero.
Oh, absolutely. The whole community, the sheriff's office, everyone recognized what she did. She literally saved his life.
It really highlights that amazing bond, doesn't it? Especially sometimes with rescue animals, that deep loyalty and, intelligence.
Her story just became this powerful symbol, of that connection we can have with animals, how much they understand, how much they care.
Makes you really stop and think.
It does. And maybe that's the final thought for you listening. Think about the incredible ways animals show up for humans. Their instincts, their intelligence, their care.
Yeah, often in ways we don't even fully grasp. What does a story like Gita's make you consider about the animals in your own life, or just the depth of these connections all around us? Something to ponder, definitely.